Renault's fourth generation Megane family hatchback is now a smarter proposition, in more ways than one. If you're shopping for something Focus or Astra shaped in this segment, it'll probably no longer be one of the first cars you'll immediately think of, but this Mark IV model is clever, sensible and very good looking, with the bold exterior styling matched by the cleverness of the fresh platform that lies beneath. In short, it might surprise you.
So, what's it like on the move? Well, as ever with the Megane, there's quite a difference between the sporting Renault Sport tuned models and the more mainstream variants that most customers choose. These volume versions feature a softer setup, but they've been improved in this fourth generation model range, courtesy of a lighter, stiffer CMF chassis. Avoid entry-level trim and you also get the brand's multi-sense driving mode system, one of those that's able to alter the steering feel, the throttle response, the stability control settings and the auto gear change timings to suit the way you want to drive. Heck, it even changes the engine note in an effort to put you in a sportier mood. Under the bonnet, the range is mainly focused on diesel power, primarily their 1.5 litre DCI 110 unit that can also feature a clever hybrid assist system for greater economy. Even without that technology though, a 1.5 DCI Megane is capable of 76.4 miles per gallon on the combined cycle and 96 grams per kilometre of CO2. This base diesel power plant, like the 1.2 litre TCI 130 petrol unit, can also be ordered with Renault's smooth shifting EDC automatic transmission if you want it. If you want more diesel power, then two further 1.6 litre DCI options are available with either 130 or 165 bhp. And finally, there's the GT variant we're trying here, powered by the same 205 bhp 1.6 litre turbo petrol engine you'll find in a Renault Sport Clio hot hatch. This variant gets a 7-speed EDC paddle shift auto gearbox and lots of clever tech, including launch control and a 4-control 4-wheel steering system that makes the car more manoeuvrable and easier to park at lower speeds and more precise and involving to drive at higher ones. So, what do you think? Well, it's certainly distinctive, primarily because of the unusual and rather eye-catching LED front lighting signature. Fortunately, though, there is more to the aesthetics than that. The long, low, hunkered-down stance and the wide track giving this fourth-generation model more dynamic and more balanced proportions than we've seen on any of its predecessors. Time to take a seat behind the wheel. So get comfortable, have a look around. What will you notice? Well, the answer's obvious in a top variant like this GT model, this 8.7-inch portrait-style centre dash R-Link 2 touchscreen that's there to bring a touch of Tesla to this humble family hatch. We'd want it, not least because without this feature, the cabin of this car does look a touch ordinary. But with this iPad-like colour display dominating the centre of the dash, your Megane will feel satisfyingly sophisticated as you poke, pinch and swipe your way through menus for things like navigation, phone functions, apps, multimedia options and a DAB audio system that offers superb sound quality, whether it's ordered with either Archimedes or Bose 3D sound. Time to take a seat in the back. Well, we had quite high expectations here, given this fourth generation model's lengthier wheelbase and the fact that it's one of the widest cars in its class. In the event, accommodation here is quite tight, despite Renault's insistence that there's more shoulder room than most rivals can offer. Finally, let's take a look at the boot. Lift the tailgate and you'll find that the opening is a good square shape, but this high sill will make it a little awkward to get heavier items in. The good news, though, is that this fourth generation model's new CMF platform allows it to offer a much larger boot than before, capacity having risen by 62 litres to a 434 litre total. Now that makes this one of the biggest luggage areas in the class. Renault had to step up its game and significantly improve its fourth generation Megane. It has. Coming up with something different yet still appealing in the super competitive Focus Class family hatch segment is never easy. But in some respects, Renault has really managed that with this car. True, this may not be the European market leader it was a decade or so ago, but it is a compact family 5-door that now ticks an awful lot of boxes. And one that an awful lot of people, we think, would rather enjoy owning.